How y'all doing? Sarunas J Jackson, and you're watching In This Room on MadameNoire. In this room, I'm gonna work. So the reason why I say me and Dominque are in the best situation, next to obviously being married and having a family, is because since we weren't in a full-on committed relationship or committed monogamous relationship, you're not gonna have all that history that could possibly be hurt. Because if we're not together no more, then that means, there's probably, if we were in a relationship and we're obviously not, if we wouldn't be together now, then there would be something that happened or some hurt, whatever. And so there's not gonna be any toxic energy to go off of or something that's spiteful. Yeah, so when that came out, it's there's all these people attacking my character in a way, because they're thinking that, they were thinking I was first of all, they think I was in whole relationships with both of them, which neither of the women I was ever in a relationship with, you know what I mean? And so they're thinking, someone thought me and Dominque were living with each other in a whole relationship, and then I had a whole side girlfriend. They're just making all this stuff up, right? And this stuff starts and people having conversations about it, oh man, he's cancer, fucking. I'm like, for what? You have no idea what you're talking about. Before Zen was born, people were thinking, because they weren't seeing us just obviously for certain reasons, as you see what happened, people, and with our platforms and the business we're in, people like to be private, it's on purpose why it was like that. And, but it's people were thinking, oh, he a deadbeat. And I'm like, yo, she's not even here yet. You're like, he not around for his baby. I'm like, she not even around. What are you talking about? I don't know what they was expecting me. I was like, man. A reason why I was just, take that down, because that doesn't look good as black people. You don't want that to come off, oh, here go another one without the father in the life. Why would we do that? Why would we paint that picture? A lot of times for people, perception is everything. And I'm not saying we don't always care about what people think, but there's certain things that, to me, if culturally it's important, I was not wanting that to be portrayed as if she's out here and the father, she got pregnant by some dude who just ain't gonna be around for that. That to me, I was like, that's not a good look for you or me or Zen, you know what I mean? We're not gonna make Zen look out here like she's some fatherless child, like she has her father, yeah. What was one of the scariest moments in my life? Honestly, it was so scary. It was, you had a bunch of nurses coming out of nowhere. She's 8 centimeters dilated, almost there, to promised land, right? We're she was going, everything's good. It's just that, Zenny wasn't taking the contractions good. Some babies can take them better than others. It was going underwater for her every time she had contractions. And then her contractions were coming less than a minute now, one after another. So it was stressing Zenny out. Her heart rate was dropping a lot. I just remember noticing the beeping stopped, and I was just oh, what's wrong with the machine? In my mind, because, and then it was nurses coming, 5 of them. But they were trying to be calm, they're cool and not saying nothing. I'm like, what the fuck? But I'm trying to be calm too, because I don't want Dominque to stress out, because she's the last one that needs to be stressed. And it was all this stuff going on. And this is how Zen came up with her name, right? It was between Zen and Nova. These are the 2 names that we had, right? I wanted Nova, and then hers was Zen. Now our doctor comes in and explains to her, I was like, okay, we need to have a C-section. Now he's a man, I want to say, he is from China. He's a Chinese doctor. Asians aren't necessarily culturally, just the most personable people, So he's just kind of very, and Dominque didn't like that. I liked it though, I liked him. I thought he was hilarious. Yeah, it just reminded me of the movie Knocked Up when she had Dr. K. And she did not like him. So he had to pull him aside. No, but so he had was explaining to her, and so, and Dominque was crying because she wanted to do it natural and she didn't want to see sex. She was scared of it, understandably so. And so while all this is going on, you had the nurses, you had a doctor that she don't really, have her mom being a mother to her, but listen, we need to get going. You need to make decisions. There's nothing to think about. Let's do this, which I fully agreed with. And then I was, all right, let me kind of play the calm, cool one. So I was just trying to talk to her. I was like, hey, listen, we want our daughter to come out alive, obviously, right? Okay, we need to do this, you know what I mean? I'm just being cool with her. And I was like, and you know what? All this craziness, I want some Zen in my life. We can name her Zen, okay? We'll name her Zen. And she was like, really? And she was like, you know how like she has a sweet little face and stuff. And she was like, really? And I was like, yes, we'll name her Zen, all right? I was like, we'll go with that. I love it. And then she was like, okay. Yeah, so it was, that experience was like, wow, it was a lot. Having a daughter changed me because, like, I'm making these promises to a whole human being already as soon as she came out. Like, as soon as I held her for the first time, I'm just like, in my mind, I'll just having a full-on conversation where just like kind of promising what I'm gonna do for her, how I'm gonna be there for her, and just loving like, I don't even know what person you're becoming or who you are, you know what I mean? But I love you so much already, you know, you're literally part of me and stuff. And, you know, she kind of looks like me and everything. It's just kind of like, this is like crazy. It's definitely like, if anything, just added more motivation, but to a whole, like I was already a determined, hungry person, so to even make me more motivated, like I didn't even know.